everybody, welcome back to another hashtag Muscle Monday. I am here at Core Clinic with Mike Branson, doctorate of physical therapy. And today we're going to be talking about shoes, the different types of shoes, and how to pick the right ones.
Shoes come in different models. You go to a shoe store, there's a plethora of shoes on the wall, and which one should you choose? Right now, these type of free shoes that all the makers are making are great for some people, but not for others.
Yeah, it can be super overwhelming with the different types, and especially when you're making a big investment.
Absolutely. So the first thing I have people do is look at, pick up the shoe like so, and what we want to do is see how flexible the shoe is to start. So what you do is you bend the shoe.
Wow,
okay? And
super bendy.
Yeah, right? So give that a try.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like it would be more comfortable because it's so bendy.
For some people it would, but for some people it could actually exacerbate problems. So what we want to do is, the first thing you do is you grab the front and the back and you kind of do this test to see how flexible it is. The forefoot, which is the front of the shoe, should bend forward. Sometimes you'll see a bend in the middle of the shoe, which is called the midfoot. And there's usually no deformation in what we call the rear foot, which is the back of the shoe. Now, as you can tell, this is a pretty flexible shoe. The next shoe is what we call a neutral shoe. It's stiffer, so when we try to bend it forward, it will bend a little bit in the midfoot, but most of the bend is in the forefoot. Go ahead and give that a shot.
So yeah, it just only really bends in the front.
It's much more rigid than this.
Yes,
right?
I can tell a major difference.
Yeah. So the next thing we want to look at is then a shoe that's much stiffer. So you can go ahead and give that a shoe a try.
Okay.
Right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Really.
Especially back on the second half of the shoe.
Yeah. So much stiffer there.
Okay.
Typically, there's two types of feet. There's what we call a pronation foot and a supination foot. The pronation feet are flatter, the flatter foot type, and then there's the supination type, which is the high arch. Okay. So someone with a high arch, softer shoe. Someone with a flatter foot, more of a rigid shoe.
Okay, great. My other question is, how do you know what type of insoles to put in the shoes, or if you need insoles at all to additionally put in the shoe?
Sure. So one of the things that I'm going to pull the insoles out of this shoe. This is a custom insole, and this one right here is a stock insole that came with the shoe.
Okay.
Now it's hard to see, but this one has peaks and valleys to it. It's a custom insole. The foot was scanned, and then the insole was designed around the foot. What this does is increases the surface area of your foot, so when you make contact with the ground, your foot, the energy absorbs across the entire foot. So every point on the foot allows the energy to go through it. Now with an insole like this, it's very flat. It has no peaks and valleys to it. And what happens is that when your foot hits the ground, this one doesn't allow it to increase the surface area of the foot. People with flatter feet tend to do better with custom orthotics. People with higher arches tend to do better with something with a softer sole, so the energy gets absorbed by the softer sole. Now, if you have a high arch and you do get a custom orthotic, the good news about that is that it'll increase the surface area of your arch, and therefore the energy will be displaced across your entire foot rather than in just the hot points, which is the outside part of your foot. So, so the orthotics can be very, very beneficial, and you can get off-the-shelf orthotics, or you can go ahead and get custom orthotics. The off-the-shelf ones are much better today than they used to be, but custom orthotics are still the leader in the quality and the efficiency of orthotics. So I do recommend custom.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that makes sense. So how can someone tell if they might be in the wrong type of shoe? Are there any things that they would be feeling physically from that?
So if they're in the wrong shoe, first, how you decide if you're in the right shoe, just from a foot point of view, this is the last of a shoe is the footprint. And what I tell people to do is go ahead and take the insole out of the shoe at the shoe store, put it down on the floor. We have this platform for ease of viewership. And we place your foot on the insole to see if it fits. Now, this shoe does not fit me. My toe's off the edge, and my outside part of my foot is over the insole. So this shoe would be too small for my foot.
Okay.
So that's how you tell if it's too big or too small, or
Okay.
if the last is appropriate for your foot type.
Okay.
And then the second thing is to figure out if making sure the rigidity is proper for your foot.
Okay.
And then third is the top cover. When you put a shoe on, what you want to see is you put your foot in, you tie your shoes, and everything should be smooth on the shoe. You shouldn't be able to grab.
No bulging.
No bulging, exactly.
Okay.
Or any wrinkles. Now, for example, let's say I put this shoe on, right? See how the laces are really close together, and you see how all the creases are right here?
Yeah.
This shoe would be too big for my foot if I were to get into this shoe.
Okay.
Right? What you want to do is it should look nice and clean. Everything, all the lines on the shoe should look clean, and it shouldn't look like this. And you shouldn't be able to pinch any soft top cover. So
Should fit like a glove.
should fit like a glove, exactly. So
All
that's
right.
how you tell.
Great. Well, those are some great tips for choosing the right kind of shoe. Pay attention to whether or not you've got a big arch or a flat foot, and get the insoles that you need. Thanks so much, Mike.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed that Muscle Monday video. Please leave us some comments. Let us know what you want to hear about, and we'll address those in upcoming Muscle Monday videos. And if you liked this video, please click on that share button. It really means a lot to us. Thanks so much, and see you next week.